Hi, this is Little Dwarf playing games while rambling incoherently into a microphone. Why? Well, just because I can, and I continue with the Moons of Madness blind. So let's continue exploring the base here, because I haven't finished even exploring this little area, which seems to be the kitchen. Some space food. Is this bees? I guess they might have grown them, inside. They are growing a lot of vegetables, such as tomatoes and stuff. So presumably maybe peas as well. More trash, which I still haven't discovered what they do with it. But as I said, I would assume they burn it, but I'm not 100% sure.
Can you check your bio gauge and see if your daily objectives have been updated?
Copy that.
Access journal.
Crap.
What's up?
I seem to have misplaced my bio gauge.
Josie saw it in the lab on her way out. Told me to tell you. Better get it before you do anything else. Speaking of which, that should do it. I fixed the lounge door to the lab.
Okay, move faster by holding left shift. Might be useful when fleeing from monsters and stuff. Cereal. Spiced fruit cereal. Welcome to Mars. Spiced fruit cereal. Spiced fruit cereal. Basic concentrated nutrient. Oh, so this is like a formless goo, I guess, that just consists of basic nutrients.
Who put up this sticky note about the witch?
You like my drawing? I made it last night.
Do I like poking fun at a shared paranoid delusion while everyone is tired and isolated from human contact on Mars?
Okay, killer. Remind me not to talk to you before you've had your coffee.
If you don't get any coffee, blame the witch. Yeah, and the witch was mentioned at the other whiteboard as well. What? Lock on? Con on? I'm not sure what it says here. Dark roast coffee. Speaker, magnet. Why is there a speaker in a coffee machine? Is this voice activated? Well, I guess not, so again, why the speaker? Oh, that's the fastest I've ever seen anyone drink coffee in my life, you know. Coffee is supposed to be hot when served,
well,
so...
What should I eat today?
What would I eat in
Not
space?
An easy choice.
Bacon and eggs? Or oatmeal? Bacon and eggs, obviously.
Bacon and eggs it is.
Huh. I guess I can eat both. Well, so that wasn't a choice at all. And what is this? Is this like a licorice or something? Or is it just wrapped? Is this plastic? It might be a plastic wrapping. Antibiotics, vitamins, tea with lemon, coffee, pineapple, chocolate pudding, beef, beef in liquid form. That seems both fascinating and disgusting. Vegetables, peaches, fruitcake, health bars, and cereal. On pain of death, do your dishes. Okay. I guess I'll have another coffee maybe for good measure. I wonder if I can die from like overdose of caffeine. That would be kind of hilarious. Like I actually have people in my family who literally like require multiple coffees a day to function, but obviously not one after the other. Can't I really do anything else here? I assume this is a fridge, but I can't really open it. So, well, I guess I'm done here. Unless I can eat somebody else's breakfast. Which would be a supremely dick move, but, you know. Research laboratory, infirmary, and greenhouse. Okay, can't read any of this. It's far too blurry. More plants. The crowbar is still here, which is interesting.
So weird. Deja vu, I think.
Huh.
There was a stuck door in the dream I had. It's not important. It's just weird.
You're forgetting the last 3 times something malfunctioned in this over-engineered campsite.
Okay, so I guess this indicates where I'm supposed to go. Which means I won't go there yet. More views of Mars. Which is, as I said once before, isn't a particularly interesting view. Living area. Yeah, in the dream I came from here. Like from here?
Okay, serious question time. When you get Earthside, are you going to ask Manticore for a raise?
Use radio.
You think if I ask, they'll give it to me?
No.
Airlock, infirmary, storage. Okay. Well, I guess there's nothing else to do. Is this a blanket or some kind of a mat? Well, I don't think it's particularly important. But it also seems there's nothing else to do here, so I should just proceed with the door. Around here. Is there going to be a jump scare? Nope.
Now, where is that bio gauge?
At least not yet. More plants. What is this?
No good. I think there's a reset button somewhere.
Okay, so flip. Reset.
Just my luck. I need to find something that can fit in there.
Ah, so
Declan, I found the bio gauge, but it won't turn on. I need to reset it.
Find something small and thin. A pen should work.
I was thinking more along the lines of a screwdriver, but I guess a pen is okay as well.
There. Got it working.
Great. You should be able to reboot the security system now. Just scan the servers with the bio gauge.
Okay, Shane Newehart, engineer, security level 1. And flashlight, a simple flashlight, its energy sufficient solar power cell means that you'll never have to worry about a recharge. Standard crowbar, there are things that never go out of style, used to pry open things that are stuck. A state-of-the-art biometrics device, it can scan things from a distance to read information or connect to them. Okay, restart the security system, scan to connect to the security servers. Press right mouse button to scan things with the bio gauge. Okay, good to know. Danger sensor. What does that mean? What? Danger sensor? That seems awfully vague. I guess this is just a rock. Nothing interesting to my biogauge. Some mathematical formulas which I'm not going to even try to decipher. This is the security protocols which I have already read, so no point in doing that again. Tools, more rocks, manticore. I guess they were doing a geological survey of the surface of Mars or something. It sounds like something scientists would do. Here's the symbol again. I wonder what it means. Like, it clearly is significant to the lore of this game. It has appeared a number of times already, and it's even part of the main menu. What are those? Synthetic eyes, maybe? Damn it, can't really read. Presumably I'll be able to pick up some of those when I reinstate the power, when the lights come back on. Dissecting frogs, which I'm not sure what's the reason for that on Mars, per se, but synthetic prosthetics. Well, I guess prosthetics are always synthetic, at least because if you were able to grow an organic arm and reattach it, then it would no longer be a prosthetic. It would just be a human arm. Yeah, I'm not sure what's up with that. 9,000 meters? Is it meters or? I'm not even sure what that is, but it seems important and possibly significant. And those are empty. Whatever there was inside has been taken out. Living area. Oh, maybe I can scan those. Maybe it's going to tell me what it is. A röntgen of a hand. Okay, nothing. Kind of disappointing. Green screen. Maybe for filming like promotional material or whatever. Orochi Manticore. Non-disclosure agreement. Invictus. Wait, I wasn't even paying attention. Anansi Technologies Premier Security System software. Connect to this device, yes. A reboot system, yes. Okay. Now it gives me warnings. Solar array desynchronization. Manual override required.
The quake probably knocked the panels out of alignment. This has been an ongoing issue. I'll have to adjust the solar panels manually.
Okay. Laws of physics. And more books. But most of them seem to repeat from the ones. Cookbook. Funny stories of Africa. Yeah, they repeat psychological analysis from before. Which is understandable. Obviously, most people wouldn't even pay attention to those, and you have to save on assets. Like, everything can't be unique because your hardware would not take that. So, I need to reset the panels, but how do I do that? would assume a prompt would show up. Go to the panel site. Ah, so presumably it's on the outside, right? That's usually where he would place the solar panels, because otherwise it wouldn't make sense. Is this a camera? Maybe. Nail common. Level all. What? Nail? Ah, okay, like nails, like metal nails. Because at first I thought it has something to do with human nails, and I was like, what? Okay, so I guess it's not here, which again makes sense because obviously the solar panels would be on the outside. But I am curious if now I will be able, to inspect all of those things. Orochi Invictus. What is Invictus? Orochi Group is proud to announce unprecedented feat of science and human potential. Welcome to Invictus, Earth's first long-term space station on Mars. The Invictus program will be ready to launch in the very near future, and we know you have questions. What is the Orochi Group? Orochi is the world's largest multinational corporation composed of dynamic subsidiaries. Together we form 8 heads facing towards the innovative horizon. We see the limitations as challenges and the impossible as a dare. We will push boundaries, we will pursue excellence, we will change the world. Orochi Group, we will. Anansi Technologies, leaders in computer hardware and software. Anansi, technology that cares. I think Anansi is an African spider goddess. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure it has something to do with spiders. Manticore, paragons of aerospace, defense and industrial design. We bring you to the horizon. I assume, damn it, didn't want to close that. I assume if I click on it, it's just going to, I prefer to read it myself in this form because I find it more immersive, but if at some point it'll be difficult for me to see what is written there, then I might switch to the other mode. Okay, so why private space travel? We admire and are thankful to the pioneering work by organizations like NASA, but there are limitations to any government institution. Orochi, as a global corporate entity, has resources and expertise that knows no boundaries. We are uniquely suited to take space exploration to its next level. We are eager to show you. Why explore the stars? Exploring space not only furthers humankind's knowledge, it also inspires new technologies that makes our life better for the rest of us on Earth. Okay. Let's close that. And this is the non-disclosure agreement. Non-disclosure agreement, hereafter known as the agreement, entered between the employee and the Orochi Group, known as parties. Scope of the agreement acknowledges that certain confidential information, trade secret and proprietary data of or regarding the company may be discussed between the employee and the company. The provisions set forth in this agreement define the circumstances in which the employee can and cannot disclose confidential information and include remedies, penalties and lawful action the company may take should such information be used or disclosed by an employee. Both parties agree that it is in their best interest to protect the company's confidential information and that the terms of this agreement create a bond of trust and confidentiality between them. In consideration of the employee's commencement of employment or continued employment with the company, the parties agree to as follows. Definitions. Confidential information is any material knowledge, information, or data concerning the company or its business not generally known to the public, consisting of, but not limited to, inventions, discoveries, plans, concepts, designs, blueprints, drawings, models, devices, equipment, apparatus, products, prototypes, formula, algorithms, techniques, research projects, computer programs, software, firmware, hardware, nanotech, biotech, DNA sequencing, business development, marketing plans, merchandising systems, financial data, information concerning investors, consultants or employees, any other concept, idea or information involving or relating to the business which, if misused or disclosed, could adversely affect the company's business. Exclusion: for the purposes of this agreement, information shall not be deemed confidential information, and the employee shall have no obligation to keep it confidential if the information was publicly known or the information was received from a third party which was not subject to the restriction of this agreement. This seems pretty standard as a non-disclosure agreement goes, to be honest. Apparently it's March 2051, so it's quite a bit into the future. Okay, there are more documents here. So let's take a look. Mineralogical analysis of Martian soil and rocks. Declan Delapour employed Manticore's X-ray spectrometer to analyze Martian rock and soil samples to identify the relative abundance of iron-bearing materials, clays, hydroxidates, measurements of ferric to ferrous ratio, no idea what that means, determination of the properties of magnetic phases, including the size distribution of magnetic particles in the Martian soil. This data provides information regarding the nature of the atmosphere surface chemical and physical weathering processes involving Fe-bearing phases. We shall find this relevant in studying the evolution of volatiles and climate over time on Mars, because surface materials are major volatile sinks. In point of fact, the problems associated with understanding the evolution of volatiles on Mars is understanding the process in the past and or present that are responsible for oxidizing the red planet. The X-ray spectrometer is a prototype of Manticore, see the NDA entry, performed admirably. We'll write more in-depth notes with improvements that could be made for future production. As Commander Wilcox broadens our exploration, we'll analyze a wider array of samples. Orochi geology. To be honest, I understand very little of that. But you know, I am dumb. Like, that has been unfortunately established throughout my life many times, so there is that. A rock, what about it? Well, apparently nothing. Mathematical formulas, which again I'm not even going to try to analyze. Security protocols, I've read that already, just in a different place. So is it like a diary? Log 1. Supplemental log regarding our ongoing survey of the samples in the search for evidence of microbial life on the planet of Mars. The rule of 2 is an exciting concept. When we discover one sample of a phenomenon in the cosmos, it is an anomaly. All we have is get to 2. This is actually a repeat of the email I've been sent, so I'm not going to reread that. Log 2. Samples from the areas analyzed. No sign of microbe fossils. Okay. More rocks. More tools as well. Is that a fragment of a spine? Okay, I find that a little bit creepy. But I guess those are prosthetic body parts, so I would assume, until further notice, that the spine is also prosthetic. Security protocol, read that already. Lucas, Mission Control wants you to crunch some numbers on a potential future visit to the 2 moons. Think over the logistics and of both an Earth-launched and a Mars-launched mission. Work some rough calculations for both scenarios. Make this a priority. Also, have a look at the moon's orbits. Phobos should be 7.4 Martian diameters with a Martian diameters out? What? With a 7.66 hour orbit, and Deimos at whatever. But Mission Control says that they showed up as significantly closer and faster. Might be a glitch. I leave you to it, Josie. Okay, I feel like this is significant, and this might also tie into this symbol, you know, the 2 moons closing together, and also the title of the game, The Moons of Madness, because one of the staples of Lovecraftian fiction is that those Lovecraftian, entities, those abominations from beyond the time and space, they often exude enormous control over the forces of the cosmos. They can travel between the stars, and they can inhabit planes of existence that humans don't really comprehend. So maybe there is such an entity somewhere nearby, and its mere existence causes the laws of physics to, go wonky and stuff. Still nothing on this. I still don't know what that is, to be entirely honest. Oh, I guess this points me to where I am supposed to go, but before I do, I want to make sure I have explored everything, because there was also a computer, and I think it might have reset offline. Nope. Okay, so I can't interact with this, which I guess means I'll be going... Have I read that? Yep, I have gone in a full circle. So, a living area and airlock infirmary. So I'll go back to the living area just to make sure there's nothing else. Okay, so this goes to where I already was, right? Yeah. This goes back here, as I said, to where I already was. Although, wait. Wait. I'm a little confused, because I'm pretty sure I wasn't here. It points me over there, as far as my objective go. So, what gives? Like, I'm pretty sure this is a new area that I haven't been to before, which is actually good, because I wanted to explore before I leave. Some kind of a storage or repairs section. Nothing particularly fascinating here. Yeah, storage, okay. Infirmary. Closed. Something gel? Some medicine maybe? Can't exactly read that. Some kind of a Mars rover. I guess this is the airlock to exit. But I don't want to do that yet, at least I don't think I want to. Yeah, it says that it's my objective, so I'm not going to do that until I explore all of the other options. Will this go out as well? Nope. It goes to... This goes to airlock infirmary storage. So would that loop to the other place? Yep. I think so. Living area. Airlock. Infirmary. Yeah. Airlock. Okay, so I walked in a circle, but that's good because that makes sure I've explored everything. Again, with the... What's up with this? Like, is there like a cult already within the base? Because this is very clearly some kind of a symbolic depiction of something. And it's also very clearly crucial to the lore of this game. So, looking forward to that explanation. Put a helmet to interact. Okay. Oxygen level 20%. Biogauge flashlight. Suit temperature 25 Celsius. Okay, obviously I do need the helmet. I'm going to pump my oxygen, yeah, right. Okay. Indoor atmosphere, push. Changing atmosphere. Exterior atmosphere. Okay, my oxygen is draining pretty fast, so I better hurry. I'm supposed to check the solar panels. I wonder if I can die already on such an early stage. Mercat rover. Okay, I probably shouldn't spend time reading that. Unless, you know, at least until I have fixed the panels, which, although maybe I'm supposed to drive. No, I guess I am. Okay, but I wonder if it's possible for me to die if I wander too far away from the base and my oxygen level drops. But there isn't really anything particularly fascinating on the horizon, as I already said. I assumed the solar panels would be on the roof, but presumably no, because I don't see a way to actually reach the top of this. So my actual objective marker seems to point me towards the rover. 86% oxygen. Is this my window? It looks kind of similar, but then again, all windows probably look the same. Yeah, right, because it's the element of design of this base. Oh, okay, this looks like solar panels. Kind of. Does it? Not sure. Another airlock, but I can't open it because I guess that would sequence break the game. You know, I'm not supposed to go to those other places yet. 77% oxygen. I kind of regret running in this direction because the base is quite large actually. It might take me a while to circumvent it. Yeah, can't return here either. Yeah, this might have been a mistake. 68%. 66%. Okay, there's the rover again. So, the Mercat rover, Martian Yeoman Reinforced Carriage All-Terrain, is one of the Manticore's proudest innovations in off-world transportation and exploration. These stylish rovers come with advanced suspension systems, reinforced triple alloy hull, and energy-sufficient state-of-the-art power grid built to safely get you from point A to B around the red planet. Okay, let's finally go inside. You need to close the back door first, obviously. 58% oxygen. Can I recharge here, maybe? Yep. Okay, let's go in. Anything I can interact with here? Spare parts. Place for my helmet, presumably, but maybe it's not wise to get rid of it. Engine, hydraulics, power.
Declan, I am buckled in and headed to the solar panel array.
Well, now you've got nothing to do but listen to me.
Just when my migraine was starting to clear up. I'm actually glad to have the Cyrano landing today. Some fresh faces, and supplies, distractions. Everyone's so on edge lately. I don't know, maybe I'm just imagining it. These dreams are starting to get to me.
Yeah, you're not the only one having strange dreams there, Ace.
You too?
Oh yeah. I mean, put yourself in my shoes. You log out after your shift, eat some rehydrated meatloaf, and bunk down for the night. But the second you fall asleep, it feels like you're back at your desk and you hear the static again. Calibrate, more static, calibrate, then something sounds different. It's a pattern. You start decoding it. It's gibberish, but the static keeps talking. It wants you to hear the symbols.
I didn't skip it, but he was telling me something else and then it just ended. Not quite sure what's the deal with that. I didn't click escape or space or anything, so it shouldn't have skipped the cutscene.
There's scribbled notes around me. Feels like I haven't slept at all. All right, I showed you mine. Now lay it on me. Dreams, nightmares, fantasies, your deepest, darkest fears. Let's hear it.
Sorry, I just pulled up to the office. I'll have to get back to you on all that.
Suit yourself. The anticipation is killing me.
I'm pretty sure that there was a very brief sequence when he was driving off, where where you could see the tire marks in this twin circle pattern, which was really cool, because it was very inconspicuous and very easy to miss. But there's clearly, you know, a repeating pattern symbol going on. Restore power to the base. Locate the power conduit.
Okay. Elevator's not working. Someone must have borrowed a power cell. Declan, I'm heading up to the perilous rocky pathway. Power cell for the elevator is missing.
Have fun. Oh, hey, just got an update from Commander Wilcox. Landing site preparations are underway. Also, she told me to clean up my shit at the comms tower. She didn't want to scare off the new recruits.
I like Josie.
So I guess the Cyrano landing is a transport from Earth, a transport of supplies, and possibly also of more men. Does this go in a circle as well? There's one, at least, here. But I don't think there's the other encompassing it. Missing power cell. Insert power cell. Okay, first I need to find it.
The solar panels are definitely desynchronized. I'll have to connect with my biogauge to rotate them. If I'm quick, there may still be enough hours of daylight to recharge the overnight batteries.
Okay.
Who is taking power cells from my solar array? Declan, who was out here last?
Probably Lucas on some errand for Volkova. They're always up to something weird. Creeps me out. I have never met a normal botanist.
Okay, scan to connect. Loose again, class command console. This console interfaces directly with the solar panels, the latest in the line of next-generation clean energy technology. Connect to control the rotation and received output and efficiency readings from the linked array. Okay, connect. But not connect. Make sure that terminal has power. Missing power cell. Okay, so that was pointless. I need to find one to reconnect. But to be honest, the best, you know, to receive the best output out of a solar panel, you have to, like, they should be tracking the movement of the sun. They shouldn't be fixed in one position. So this whole recalibrating the position thing is kind of nonsensical to me, because they should be moving on their own to begin with. This technology already exists on Earth, so like it should be done by a computer, basically, where the panel itself traces the movement of the sun and it moves with it to maintain the best possible output. Okay, no power cells here, seemingly. Are they all missing? Nope, there is one here. Connect. Okay, can I get to 100? Yep. Optimal.
One down.
But again, I don't quite understand the point of this. Okay, there's no point in... I can close that, I think. I don't quite understand the point of this, because, as I said, this should be done automatically. Shouldn't require my input at all. And certainly not in such a way in which I just set it up in a fixed position. Okay, this one is broken.
Whoa, Declan, a whole section of the scaffolding here has collapsed.
Oh, it was the witch! Or we had a minor quake recently. You know, take your pick, though.
Okay. It's at 91 already. Okay, 100.
That should do it.
Hi, Shane. I made a biogauge program so that you can see when Phobos is passing overhead. It circles Mars 3 times a day, you know, and it is required that everyone downloads this program. I've already added it to your OS to ensure that you don't forget.
Thanks?
You're welcome. I think it'll really help with morale.
Okay, that was weird. That's weird that they have a program to keep the tracking of the moon, and it's required, literally required for everyone to use that. No power. Look for additional power cell. It sounds weird and cultish, especially because the guy himself was kind of like unsure of how to convey that information. So I will keep that in mind. Okay, this loops back to the beginning here. And what about the additional biocells? This is an alternate way of getting here. Okay, I need to find the power cells somewhere. Been here. This doesn't work without a power cell. I've configured this already. Yep. Okay. I'll search this part, because it seems, you know, important. Some kind of a monolithic structure. And there's another rover down there. We've set up this. And this. This one doesn't have power. To my knowledge, I can't open this chest or anything. I'll refill my oxygen, just to be sure. But wait, isn't this where I came from? No, it can't be where I came from. I came from over there, the other side of the mountain, so... Yeah, and this works, presumably because it has a power cell. So there might be something in this habitat over here. Wait, what has just happened? I was literally here. Or was I? Like, I was standing next to the panels, so... Where am I now? Ah, okay. I'm dumb. I was indeed here. It's just this part didn't move. I was waiting for the elevator to come up, so that now I can...
I'm glad to get out of the base, walk around.
Yeah, it's nice to step outside, breathe in that non-existent Martian air.
Well, there's that. But I can move out here. I don't know, spread my wings a bit.
Like a beautiful, dead Martian swan.
Like a dead Martian eagle, thank you.
Can I enter to this? Insert power cell. I don't have a power cell. That's the problem. But, anyway. I could remove this, I guess, but first I'll explore this building. This episode has been long enough, so I'm going to end it here. That's all for this one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!